any newer folks in tonight, we're gonna do some half guard stuff. I'm gonna play off something that Coach Randy was doing on the day class. So we're gonna start out real basic with it, but the second half of the class, or at least part of you guys, we're gonna work on some stuff that's a little different. But we're gonna start from, everybody will start with this basic dogfight sweep. All right, I've got my half guard hook in. I don't want my knee super deep. I don't want my legs sticking really far through. I want to keep it more shallow. So my knee's kind of in the middle here. I do not want to leave this low or just hold here. It's too easy for him to just smash me, right? I'm going to keep my knee in what you call a knee shield, so I can kind of keep it more upright so that he can't just smash it down, right? I don't want to open it up this way or push it, yeah, the other way. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to keep it up here. This hand is going to go to his trap. You could grab here. There's different ways to do it. I prefer to not really rely on grips for half guard. Like as far as, I want to always count on his belt, because if it's not there, I want to make sure that I can always work my position regardless. So I'm going to go to a trap grip, and I'm going to hide my elbow behind my knee. That makes it harder for him to just smash this leg down. The next thing is I'm not going to let him get to my neck or my head. So this hand is going to cup his bicep here. And this provides a pretty good defense. All right, it's very difficult for him to just get to my head, okay? Even if he tries to go over the back of my shoulder, right, I have two hands here in the way. All right, so just dive at this side, right? I can use and move him, right? The next thing is this shield. I'm going to use this to open up space. So as he's pressing in on me, I'm going to open and I'm going to shoot my hand underneath this spot as I sit up. So I'm going to keep this frame in here tight, open up a little bit, and shoot in. I'm either going to put my head up high here, like on this side of his face. I really, and for most of this stuff, I really want to get low to his belt, okay? I'm a smaller guy. I'm going to open, shoot, and I'm on my elbow. I'm going to tuck my head in, okay? If my head is in tight here like this by his belt, it's very difficult for him to guillotine me, okay? There's nothing for him to grab. If I keep my head over here, it's not going to be good, okay? So I'm in on this side, I keep my head low. The next thing is going to be my left leg. Turn a little bit. Okay, that's good. So I get an underhook around his hip, okay? I'm going to take my left leg and peel his ankle real tight, all right? Continue holding his hip. I'm going to post on my hand, and as I sit up, I'm going to pull my right leg out here. Now I'm pressing on his calf, and I'm dropping my shoulder on the other side of his hip. So I'm really low, okay? Now I'm looking to catch his knee. Okay, that's my sweep here. Catch the knee, drive. Here. Notice how I'm keeping my leg flexed. I haven't broken down. And I can go right over the top with this knee to his hip, chase his head, switch my hips. Now his leg is pressed down. From here, I can control, back step, and I'm driving into his jaw here. And then we'll finish. Be here, and I'm going to finish inside control. Let's do it again. So, shallow hook. My knee's going to be up, cup at his trap, drop my elbow inside my knee. And then no thumb on this, 4 fingers in his bicep. Okay? So if he's pressuring into me, I can keep his body weight off of me. Okay? A little bit of extension, and I'm going to sit up and hug his hip. From here, I'm going to take my right foot, catch his ankle, peel, and then I'm going to work to come up here. Open my base. I'm hugging his hip, so I'm cupping right around his hip, dropping my shoulder on the other side, okay? Then I catch this knee and drive, okay? From here, keep this tight. I don't want him to just get this leg out. I'm gonna work in towards his head, Knee goes to his hip, chase his neck, drop my shoulder here. See how I'm still clamping at his leg. Control his leg, back step, drive, and we're going to finish in side control. Any questions on that? If you're new, we're going to walk you through it step by step, so don't worry about that. Anybody that's been here for a minute, questions? We good? Anybody? Yes.
Talking about at first, when you have your leg inside, you want like the lower half of your calf, lower part of your calf.
Yeah.
Just touch, you don't want it.
I don't want to put my whole leg through.
Right.
It limits
But
my
just
mobility.
Like, just like right here.
Yeah, so it's just going to be kind of shallow, inner portion of my calf / ankle.
Okay.
I want to have a hook in there to where it's not coming out, but I don't want it so deep that I can't move. There's multiple reasons for that, but a lot of it is to give me ability to switch my position. Okay? We good? All right, get your partners, guys. I'll make the rounds with everyone that's newer here, and we'll kind of go through it step by step. All right? All right, let's go. All right, so for all the newer folks, we're just going to do the first counter step. Basically, when he tries to avoid me knee tapping him. So he's going to pull his knee out a little bit. He's going to open it up to where I can't get my hand in a good spot. No, let's go back just a little bit. All right, so I'm in my spot. I open, and I come up. Okay, my head's on this side. I switch, come up. Right? He knows I'm going for that knee. He's going to open it up. Well, that's fine too. Yeah. Whether he posts or whether he just opens his knee, it doesn't really matter. I can't reach it. Okay? So now I'm just going to drive in heavy on him, almost like I'm pushing into him. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to dive this arm underneath. I'm going to catch my hand underneath his shin. So I'm going to catch his shin down here. I'm just going to dive under and grab it. All I have to do is throw my body under there, and he's going to go over here. Okay? So he's heavy. I don't care if he's got a whizzer or what, doesn't matter. I'm going to dive under here and come on top. We're in the same spot. Okay? From here, same thing. I drive, get to his hip with my knee, and I switch. And we're in the same spot. Okay? Yeah. I lost it though.
Dave, could you just also explain what the whizzer is? When Ben gets it?
So, one of his defenses, I have this underhook. He's going to kind of overhook my arm and drop his shoulder pressure into it. Okay? It's called a whizzer. It's like a wrestling term. Okay? So he's dropping that shoulder into me. It basically makes it a little bit more difficult for me. So he opens that knee. Right? Can't reach it. Now I'm just going to dive under and catch his shin. Here, and I turn. Keep that leg locked the whole time so he can't get his leg out. Then I'm going to pinch, switch. He's controlled still. Control his pants. Back step. Finish inside control. Any questions on that? Yes.
Does the whizzer even commit him more to that sweep where he can't get out of it through the sweep?
Certainly doesn't help. But it kind of leads into what I'm going to show for the other guys. New folks, we're gonna work on that tonight. Everybody else, we're gonna go to like a deep half entry when maybe I dive under and he posts that hand, okay, and he doesn't go anywhere, okay. So back up a little more. I'm just gonna get to that position. Okay. So same spot. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, that's right.
So open that up. So when I dive under, he's just gonna post his hand maybe and I don't catch him, right? So, right, I don't get it, okay? So come back up. So maybe here, open up. I dive, he catches that hand, I don't like it, I come back up. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just gonna dive under here, this right arm, okay? And I'm gonna work to roll underneath him and throw this leg on my shoulder, okay? All right, so I'm here, you open that, maybe I try the other one, I don't like it, I come back up, I'm gonna dive here, here. And I'm gonna hide, so this is sitting on top of my shoulder. I don't wanna leave this here, because any of you do this to me, and you leave this here, you're getting triangle. He's gonna underhook this. Okay? So don't. When I get it here, hide my hand. There's a couple other ways to do it, but this is probably what I go to most. I'm just gonna hide it under here. I already have him controlled. Okay? I can use my hook here underneath his leg, and I'm just gonna swing. And I come up, okay? And I'll stay heavy. I'm gonna switch from that 2-on-1 grip on his leg, almost to like an over-under pass to finish, okay? Any questions on that? You need to see that one more time? I'll do it on this side too.
Coach, you know, I can never get you back from pulling my elbow in. How do I prevent that?
You gotta hide that arm. If I get it, you're done.
Yeah.
So, at the very least, you're not gonna sweep me,
Right.
okay? So I'm here. All right, open that knee. All right, so I don't like it. I can't, you know, went under, he posted, I didn't like it. I'm gonna dive through here. I'm gonna get him on my left shoulder in this case. Here. Don't fall, Ben.
Okay, still up.
Okay, so I'm here, and I'm gonna hide this arm. Okay? Again, I can hold my hook like this, I can elevate him, or I can just swing. Here. From here, I can switch, control, and work my way up to the head. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna roll into the near side leg. Get him on my shoulder, okay? Hide the free arm underneath his knee. We good? Ready? All right, get your partners, guys.